So everyone, Gambit here. You decide that you want to get an Alien Gear holsters, the Rapid Force line. However, there are a lot of fiddly bits, a lot of stuff going on the internet, and you don't know what to do. Don't worry, I got you covered. So first, let's just focus on the Rapid Force line first, everything that Alien Gear has to provide. You said you can have the swivel attached or the holster itself. Now, first of all, you have to understand the holster only comes with the holster. It doesn't come with the QDS, the Quick Detachment System, which is this plate over here. Now, in order to have this, the swivel will come with these pre-installed, but you can also buy these separately. Let's say if you want to use their mid-ride, the belt loop system, it does not come with the QDS. You need to buy these separately and install onto it. However, these mid-rides, you can actually direct mount onto them. So you can even install it without the QDS if you so only choose to run this platform. But we usually recommend having the QDS system, so it's easier to, let's say, quick detach, and also for traveling, because going between airsoft sites, this could get quite bulky. Now, to set it up, let's start with the holster shell on its own. It will come like this, nothing at the back. Each packaging, it will come with a spacer and only the male bits of the QDS. To install that, you can choose whether you want to just direct install the male bits or adding the spacer to it. Usually we recommend people to try and install the male spacer along with the QDS male bit, because that will give more clearance on top depending on your gear. So it's easier to draw, but if you want it to be closer to your body or to the mounting platform, you can just install this. So this is up to you. Inside, it also comes with a lot of other attachments. You have these little fiddly bits. Now these are actually for you to customize it to your hand size. By default, the holster, the level 3 ones, come with the longest release button, 2-level release. You can always shorten this to medium or short. Same goes as the thumb release to medium and short as well. You can also run this without a hood. To do so, release these 2 screws, and then also there's another screw that's on the shroud. You can remove that as well. Then, last but not least, remove this screw, then the hood can come off. By doing so, you're only left with a more open top design. This over here is just a thumb guard or a gear guard. So to prevent a accidental release of the safeties, it's installed there. However, if you don't like it, just remove these 2 screws, you can remove it, and you're good to go. Now, this is Alien Gear's own drop leg system. It comes with 3 different lengths, so you can adjust it to your liking. What's really cool about this is if you choose to run it at a more less bulky setup per se, you can actually remove this and direct mount the QDS onto here. But if you say you want to have it at a lower setup, then attach this, preset up the height the way you like it, and you're good to go. It becomes a drop leg system. So this is one thing really cool about the QDS system. However, as mentioned earlier, we do recommend adding a spacer, because as you can see over here, if you don't add a spacer to it, notice how the thumb release is actually in the way over here. So in a different use case, let's say you have a pre-established mounting platform, but you still want to get into the Alien Gear Rapid Force holster line. We also got you covered. So first of all, you have to buy the shell on its own. These unfortunately will not be useful anymore. You have to buy the tactical adapter separately and then attach to it. So let's say you have a pre-existing QLS system from Safariland, right? You have the fork plate. Keep that. Then you buy the tactical adapter. Place that onto the back of the holster. Screw it in. One screw to lock it in. And then attach it over here. Then this holster now is able to adapt to the QLS system. Same thing for level 2. It may look very simple, but it works exactly the same way. Place it onto here, screw in, Then the other 3 screws to adjust your cant, and then you can attach to your QLS system. So that's what the tactical adapter is for. So remember, if you want to attach to the QDS, the holster is already ready to go. You can also choose to direct mount onto the platform. You don't have to have the QDS. But if you want to attach this onto other platform, say Safari Line QLS, you have to buy this bit separately. Hope that answers all your questions. Thanks for watching.